For the 24th problem on the second ACT practice test, a bag contains 6 red marbles, 5 yellow marbles, and 7 green marbles. How many additional red marbles must be added to the 18 marbles already in the bag so that the probability of randomly drawing a red marble is 3/5? So to solve this problem, we first need to determine what the current probability is for finding a red marble before we add new red marbles to the bag. So we can write that the probability of finding a red marble is equal to the ratio where the numerator is the number of things we're trying to find, or in this case, the number of red marbles, and the denominator is just the total number of things in the bag, or the total number of marbles. So in the numerator, we know there are 6 red marbles in the bag, and in the denominator, we know that there are 18 marbles total. So the probability of finding a red marble is 6 out of 18, which could be simplified to 1/3, or a 33.3% chance of finding a red marble. And we need to increase this probability to 3/5 by adding a certain amount of red marbles. And since we're not sure how many we're going to add, let's make a variable, x, where x is the number of red marbles added. And with this variable x, let's rewrite our probability. So we have this 6/18. This is our current probability of finding a red marble. And we need to increase this to 3/5. So if we were to add any amount of red marbles, this numerator will increase, but this denominator will increase as well. So if we added 2 more red marbles, so this would go up to 8, and this would go up to 20, since there would now be 20 total marbles. Or in general, however many red marbles we add, the numerator will go up by that amount, and the denominator will go up by the same amount. So essentially, we're adding x, some amount of red marbles, to each the numerator and the denominator. And this new ratio has to be equal to 3/5. So now we have an equation involving x that we can solve for. And to solve this, what we want to do is essentially just cross multiply. So we want to multiply each side by this 18 plus x, and we want to multiply each side by this 5. So on the left-hand side, the 18 plus x, when we multiply both sides by that, it would cancel out on the left. So we'd just be left with this 5, since we multiply both sides by 5 as well, times 6 plus x. And on the right, the 5, when we multiply through by 5, the 5s would cancel, and we just have this 3 times 18 plus x. And now just distributing the 5 to each of these terms in the binomial, 5 times 6 is 30, and 5 times x is 5x. And on the right, we can distribute the 3 to both of these terms. 3 times 18 is 3 times 10 is 30, plus 3 times 8 is 24. 30 plus 24 is 54, and plus 3 times x, which is 3x. And now, subtracting 3x from each side, we have that 30 plus 2x is equal to 54. And subtracting 30 from each side, we have that 2x is equal to 24. And dividing each side by 2, we have that x is equal to 12. So if we add 12 red marbles to the bag, then that will increase the probability of finding a red marble to 3/5. And you can test this, because if we added 12 red marbles, then this probability becomes 6 plus 12, which is 18, divided by 18 plus 12, which is 30, and 18/30ths, if you simplify this, you do get back 3/5. So 12, which you can see is choice letter F, would be our final answer.